Tonight's headlines are brought to you by McDonald's.
Good evening, Commonwealth, and thanks for watching the Channel 2 News. I'm Sally Lemis. Let's take a look at tonight's top stories. After 3 years of vacancy, the office of NMC President will finally be filled. Also tonight, the light turns green for the renovation of Airport Road. And small businesses to get extra attention and support. In sports, the women's soccer team is holding its own against the guys. Stay with us, these stories and more are next.
And there you have it, McDonald's new crispy chicken sandwich. From the makers of the world's most stolen fries. The juicy chicken sandwich from the place that offers extra napkins for a reason. The tender chicken sandwich from the creators of a sandwich phenomenon. So you won't just be biting into a chicken sandwich, you'll be biting into McDonald's new crispy, juicy, tender chicken sandwich.
We're in a race whether we know it or not.
If we all get vaccinated, we can end this pandemic together.
And build our new normal.
But first, we have to get to the finish line.
Pinapamalit, CPL.
Let's vaccinate, Sinamay!
Half a day to the Wami and good evening, Commonwealth. Today is May 10th, 2021. A longtime educator fills the seat for the new college president. Galvin Delon Guerrero clearly has a passion for education. He's better known as Dr. G, who taught a few years at Marianas High School and then spent almost 25 years at Mount Carmel School. Dr. G also served on the Public School System Board of Education for 13 years. 5 of those years being a voting representative, and the remaining years as the head of the Private School Coalition. And while wearing several hats, Dr. G still stayed close to the Northern Marianas College.
I also served 5 years on the NMC Board of Regents. When I was working in the governor's office, I was an advisor to the governor who really helped the governor's office on higher education matters with NMC. And then I worked at NMC as a director of institutional effectiveness, where I was also the accreditation liaison officer. And although I've been at Mount Carmel for the past 9 years, I've continued to help NMC teaching classes, providing training to the board, and also providing consultation on accreditation matters. So I've stayed very, very connected to the college for a good, 2 decades, really.
The Board of Regents met on Friday and unanimously voted to offer Dr. G the position to become the new president of NMC. Dr. G states this is something he's been working hard for over the past years.
I actually first applied 10 years ago when I was still working there, but at the time I didn't have my doctorate, and so I decided to pursue my doctorate while I was here at Mount Carmel, and I earned my doctorate by writing a dissertation about one of the programs at NMC. I firmly believe in the power of education to transform lives, and in particular, I believe that higher education can really make a huge difference in people's lives. I think NMC is such a valuable asset to our community, and there are just amazing people up there who are committed and who work hard and who work smart. And I really want the opportunity to work with them and really take NMC's 40-year legacy and build upon that to reach, bigger, bolder, higher level.
The transition from Mount Carmel to NMC will take place over the summer, and Dr. G already has a vision of what he wants to accomplish during his tenure.
First of all, NMC, I think, should move in the direction of being more of a 4-year research institution. So we need to offer more bachelor's programs while continuing to offer associate's programs. But we also need to encourage our faculty to pursue more scholarship and research in this area. When I was writing my dissertation, I realized that there isn't much research done about the Marianas. And we need that research to inform our decision making.
His second goal is to allow businesses to engage more with the college, providing services that is beneficial to the students.
It is possible to earn a 2-year degree in 1 year, and it is possible to earn a 4-year degree in 2 to 3 years. So if we can present our business community and our community as a whole with more options like that, I think we might be able to attract more students and better meet the workforce needs of the community.
Dr. G calls his third goal bold, stating he would like to turn the college into a prestigious school.
I want NMC, rather than it being an institution of last resort for our people, I want it to be an institution that is the first choice. In fact, I want it to be so prestigious that it is competitive, not just here on island, not just here in the Marianas, not just in the region, but really worldwide. I think we can develop NMC so that we can attract the best and the brightest students from around the world.
Dr. G states he is truly excited to begin his journey with the college and beyond. After many years of planning, the construction for Route 35 is a go. David Bush, General Manager of Hawaiian Rock Products, wrote a letter to the Secretary of the Department of Public Works today for their official notice to proceed for Route 35. The contract performance time to complete the project is 240 calendar days. The expected date is set for January 4, 2022. Lieutenant Governor Arnold Palacios gives a statement on the news.
It's a long time coming, and we're glad that we're on the home stretch, and I look forward to its completion. Obviously, we had some challenges with the permits, but we're able to revise down and amend the scope of the project, and that address the concerns by some of the landowners in the surrounding areas. But all in all, we're able to get it done.
According to Palacios, the initial funding for the construction was set at $1.7 million.
When we took out some of the items and deducted some of the items out, it's probably going to be just about $1 million, or a little bit over $1 million, for the whole stretch to be resurfaced and repaved.
Former chamber executive moves on but continues to lend her hand to private businesses in the Marianas. Maxine Laszlo has been the executive director for the Saipan Chamber of Commerce for over 2 years. She began her tenure right when Super Typhoon hit and made the switch from her position at KSPN2 May, which was a program that provided help for Typhoon Sudalor. Now Laszlo is leaving the chamber and will be working with the CNMI Small Business Development Center.
I've really appreciated my time getting to know the members and getting to learn more about the business community. My background was more in community development and typhoon relief, so being able to work with the chamber members who are really passionate about providing back through the private sector has been a wonderful experience. So I am glad I'm going to be able to continue that through the CNMI SBDC.
Laszlo has been hired as an SBDC consultant for Saipan. She'll be spearheading COVID-19 relief. One big thing they are currently working on is the restaurant revitalization program. Laszlo states eligible restaurants may receive up to $5 million.
So it really depends on what year the restaurant opened. If a restaurant opened before January 1st of 2019, the amount that they would receive in a grant is the loss from COVID-19. So they would just take their 2020 revenue minus their 2019 revenue, and that amount is what the grant is going to be for. Now, for restaurants that started in 2019, they can either use that calculation, or there's another calculation they can use where they take how much they've spent on the business minus their revenue, and then that is the difference.
Laszlo states it's important to include that while revenue does not include the PPP, the calculation will.
If a restaurant received either the first or the second draw of the Paycheck Protection Program, that does go into their final calculation on how much they'd actually receive. And then the final calculation is if a business started in 2020, then they would subtract the amount that they've spent on eligible business expenses, which there's a long list of what's eligible, from the revenue they received at that time, and then that's the amount that the grant will be for, including if they receive the PPP.
For more information, you may contact the SBDC at 237-6888 or send an email to cinemysbdc@pacificsbdc.com. Coming up, the war on drugs continues in the CNMI, and officials take 2 steps forward to fix the aftermath. Stay tuned.
For the different beats of your life, we're here to keep you connected the way you want it. Plans made for you, by you. Build your own bundle with Link. Select the internet, entertainment, mobile, and home phone plans that fit your lifestyle. Pay for what you want, not for what you don't. Build your own bundle and save with Link.
A meal replacement smoothie is a great way to keep your fitness goals on track during 2021. And they taste great. It's fast and easy. The May smoothie of the month is pineapple carrot cake. It includes banana, granola, raisins, cinnamon, carrots, and pineapple with 21.5 grams of protein. It's good for your eyes and good for your waistline. Check out the Shake Cafe, Gold's Gym, Garabin. Buy one, get one free for the off-road adventure at Marianas Trekking. Come ride our side-by-sides at our best price ever and experience a great 90-minute trail ride. Rain or shine, hopefully rain. Book now at Marianas Trekking. Saturdays and Sundays by reservation. Call 323-8735 or book at marianastrekking.com.
The Tan Su Lin Foundation promotes the culture of giving back. The foundation and its generous partners are committed to supporting programs that include health, education, and sports. Initiatives that promote arts and culture, the environment, and tourism will benefit our community and our residents. Giving back and making a difference will help ensure that the island paradise we call home will be a better place to live.
You have the flexibility to work out between 9 a.m. and 3 p.m. At Gold's Gym, we call this off-peak, and it can save you money. Short-term daytime memberships on sale now, just $59 per month, and gets you access to the biggest and cleanest fitness center on island. Get yourself healthy and strong. Check out Gold's Gym today.
We're in a race whether we know it or not.
If we all get vaccinated, we can end this pandemic together.
And build our new normal.
But first, we have to get to the finish line.
Pinapamalit, CPL.
Let's vaccinate, Sinamay!
Welcome back to the Channel 2 News. May is Tourism Month in the Marianas. KSPN2 is partnering with MVA with Tourism Trivia, where you can win prizes.
Answer the question first and correctly, and you can win a valuable gift certificate and or custom tourism t-shirt the Marianas Visitors Authority. Here is the clue. These tanks are from World War II and are located in the Saipan Lagoon and are close enough that you can swim or snorkel out to them. There are 2 of them near the World Resort and 1 of them located near the Kanoa Resort. These tanks were brought in from landing ships and never made it to shore as they were shelled by Japanese forces defending the landing beaches. They are now part of the Maritime Heritage Trail. Now here's the question. What is the name of this type of tank, and who was this tank named for? You can email your answer to chris@kspn2.com. Remember, tourism is everybody's business. Follow the MVA on Facebook at Visit the Marianas or on Instagram at the Marianas.
This month, we are also raising awareness on the value of drug court and how it benefits everyone. Drug court is a powerful testimony to those who have an addiction and the people around them. The Honorable Judge Teresa Kim Tenorio states, since the launch of the program, they've shifted their focus from the traditional system where drug users are incarcerated and turned to treatment.
These are people, individuals who have underlying reasons, obviously in this case drug addictions, and that's why they commit crimes. And the answer is not to put them in jail, because putting them in jail institutionalizes them. It's proven that when somebody is in jail for 72 hours, they start developing criminal thinking and they start behaving like a criminal, even if they're not.
Drug court was established in the Sinamay in 2016. Since then, the program has an 85% success rate of graduates and an 86% success rate of those who do not turn back to drugs. Drug court manager Edward Diaz.
So drug court is relatively new. So we look at the like say recidivism after 1 year, after 2 years, and then after 3 years. And the thing is, as the drug court ages, that's when we can have a better feel of what the success rate is. But 86% is a good number.
Currently, there are 27 active participants in the program. Diaz states what a lot of participants struggle with when trying to get clean is finding stable housing, going back to school, and seeking a job.
And that's what the program is for, to assist them find services and resources to help them through these issues.
CNMI officials from all 3 branches of government gathered at the Sister Remedios Center to officially declare May as Drug Court Month and raise awareness of the help that is out there for those struggling with drug addiction.
I ask the community, I ask family members to please never give up, because the drug court, the private partners, substance abuse program, CGC, we're there to help, but we need the family, we need the community to help each other. They often say it takes a community to raise a child. I also ask that we ask the community to help all of our participants, and let's stop the drugs in Saipan, in Sinamay. So again, to the message, please let's encourage each other, let's protect our children, and stay drug-free.
You don't have to be arrested to seek treatment. We have partners, we have resources in the community services that if you do have a substance use disorder, there's help out there. That don't wait until you get arrested and then that's when you seek help. So we have these services in the community.
Drug Court Month is important because we want to bring this awareness to everybody. We want people to understand that people deserve a second chance, and that drugs are rampant in our community, and we need to get rid of the drugs, and we need to help the people instead of just putting them to the side and incarcerating them and thinking that putting them away is the answer. Okay? Because whether you like it or not, after they're done serving their sentence, they're going to be reintegrated into the community, and we don't want them to repeat the same mistakes. We want them to come out and be productive citizens.
Thank you, Sally, for that story. All right, coming up, NAMIFA turns to new technology to improve player performance. Don't turn off your device. KSPN2 Sports.
taste in entertainment lets you do TV your way with Docomo Pacific D TV Plus. Watch your favorite live and local channels, stream movies and shows on TV, on your phone, and on your tablet, right from your Docomo Pacific Wi-Fi. No more wires, no more cable boxes, now with the best price. Do TV your way with Docomo Pacific D TV Plus.
Did you know CNMI's coral reefs and seagrass ecosystems are worth about $115 million a year? Coral reefs alone are valued over $100 million a year. All the more reason these precious ecosystems must continue to be protected. Coral reefs are important to the people of the CNMI because they provide traditional and subsistence uses, production of commercial food products, recreational opportunities for a healthy tourist economy, and physical protection from storms. Do not break or collect coral to take home with you. We need them. Corals are living animals, and it takes decades to create reef structures. Planting trees, grass, and shrubs on bare soil helps prevent sediment from entering our oceans. Trees also help fight climate change. Use a rain barrel and collect water from roofs, yards, and paved surfaces. You can help keep storm water on your property and pollutants out of waterways by building a rain garden. The ocean floor isn't a dance floor. Stepping on corals can break them. Maintain buoyancy when snorkeling or diving. Nutrients from excess fertilizer increases algae growth that blocks sunlight to corals. Coral reefs need clean, clear water to survive. Help keep our beaches litter-free. Always take out your own trash and a little bit more. Anchor in sandy areas away from coral and seagrass or use mooring buoys so the anchor and chain do not drag on nearby corals. Reduce, reuse, rethink, repair, refuse, recycle. Do not feed the fish. Do not take or step on coral. Do not collect shells. Do not fish. Help with local tree planting community events, local beach cleanups, and get involved in protecting your watershed. Participate in training or education programs that focus on reef ecology. You can make a difference. Please contact Mina to get involved in community conservation.
Hi, I'm Dre, one of the personal trainers here at Goat's Gym, and today we're going to go over the kettlebell deadlift. Fantastic exercise to build overall strength, particularly in the legs and hips. Remember, we want to make sure that our setup is in good position. If you set up in a bad position, it's not going to look good and it's certainly not going to feel good. So a common error setup is obviously a rounded upper back. Two simple ways of correcting that. All I'm gonna have Vince do here is extend his arms up here, and all he's gonna do is think about reaching long and pushing his hips back. Reach long and push your hips back. So as you can see, he's already in good position. Now all he's gonna do is grab that kettlebell. He's got tension in his legs and in his back. All he's gonna do is just stand up tall, finish with his glutes.
Tonight's sports brought to you in part by Tan Holdings through the Tan Su Lin Foundation, making communities a better place to live.
Buenas sports fans. Buenas, sports fans. The women's national team is holding their own in the men's League B division through 10 games. They've got 5 wins. Let's see how they got their latest victory. Opening minutes, women's national team in Sinai Blue versus Island Star. Jana Casarina taking the first shot on goal. First threat by Island Star, the corner kick to Olwei Wong, who shot sails high. Here's defense. Wong runs right over Caitlin Chavez and offers her an apologetic handshake that she refuses.
Why are you guys dribbling so much?
Katrina Costales places the ball for Jana right in front of the goal, but the kick goes straight to the goal. Here's another chance for WNT. Stopped cold. Island Star working the give and go. Wong showing off his superior speed. He runs the ball in for the first score of this game. Eager to get that back. Women's nationals. Perhaps too eager. Oh, 3 players offside. You don't see that often. Try it again. Oh, much better. Only 2 players were offsides this time. All right, let's try it again. Oh, a lot better. Only 1 player offside this time. Pia Niwakal, the cross for Riza Relucio, a swing and a miss. Late in the first half, Island Star still leading 1-0. There's a high kick leading to a free kick. Oh, no. Jerlyn Castillo, she takes it. The goalie deflects it, stays with it, and finally clears. Just before halftime, Brittany Wally loads up a 2-hopper. The goalie bobbles the ball. Risa rushes in. She falls down but kicks the ball in with her left knee. The momentum shifts. The women's nationals add 3 more scores in the second half for a convincing 4-1 victory. First time I saw someone kick it in with their left knee. Well, you know, NMIFA's gone high-tech in its training programs. When the women's national team plays, officials monitor their health in real time, and then they use that for training purposes. While players are running up and down the field, officials can monitor their heart rates with this device. Coach Angie May Ito explains.
There's actually 6 zones, and the highest is red, so that means they've gone over their heartbeat. Their max heartbeat.
Are they wearing monitor?
Yeah, they're wearing a vest with a monitor here in the back.
Yeah.
And the sensors are right under
Yeah.
the vest.
Heart rate is not the only thing that's measured here.
Also, it gets how much distance they ran, how many turns they did. Like, it has to complete 180 degrees.
So what happens when it goes like over? Do you ever like do an action as a result of this reading? You ever like take somebody out or rest them or something?
No. That just means that they did more than 100%.
One vital piece of data monitored is the recovery rate.
Now, looking back is how do they go back to recovery, which is like about green, orange to green, is how fast they recover. And a lot of the players don't get back to green quick. They're like in red hot zone like for a while.
The faster the recovery, the fitter the player. Data is recorded during games and practices, which is then used by coaches to improve training and fitness performance.
Here's the windup and the pitch.
I don't believe what I just saw!
Go-karts, off-roading, and the driving range now open at Marianas Trekking. Go-kart track will be open Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays with 50% off when you book online at marianastrekking.com, hours 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. Use the promo code HAFA50 to get your discount. Off-roading is open too by reservation. Come on a 90-minute trail ride that is perfect for families. Book online at marianastrekking.com. Golfers, come practice on the driving range. You can even pay online, and we will have the balls waiting for you. Come see us weekends at Marianas Trekking, 323-8735.
Today's high 91, that ties the highest of the year. The low 81, 59% humidity. Tomorrow partly cloudy, scattered showers here and there. East winds 10 to 15 miles an hour, high around 90, low 80. Seas are 5 to 7 feet. Sunrise 5:49, high tide 6:51 in the morning, followed by a low tide of 1:58, and then sunset at 6:37. And that concludes Monday's news, sports, and weather. Thank you so much for watching. See you back here on Wednesday.